Alright guys, hello, it's Jacob again. And instead of playing Slither.io, which by the way, I actually found out the name of it this time instead of just calling it Snake.io. Anyway, instead of Slither.io, I am playing World Conqueror 3. Not supporting them whatsoever, it's just a fun game that I like to play. But here there's a campaign, there's just random invasion, like regular World War II game. It's a World War II game that can go into Cold War, and then another mode, which I will not be talking about, because that would be spoilers. So the invasion of Poland is done, so let's get you on that. That's 60%. Yeah, I'm just wasting metals. Alright. Let's come. Let's do... Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't level up anything, so let's just play. So we're gonna be playing in World War II, 1939, and you figure out how to zoom out. Hold up, let's figure out how to zoom out first. Alright. Shift? No. Q W E R T Y U I O P L K J H G F D S A C X C V B N W. None of it is working. So control. Nope. Let's just go to Japan. We're gonna be playing as Japan, because Japan is actually one of the easier countries to play as, in my opinion. Page down, page up. I don't know how to zoom in and out. Tab. Space. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. So basically, we're just going to be trying to defeat the Allies. This is basically a walkthrough on how to play. I'm going to be uploading this like all week. I got nothing better to do with my life. Hold up, what time is it? Okay, 8:48. It is 8:48, which means I will be stopping at about 9:30. No, not 9:30. What am I talking about? I'm not doing this for 45 minutes straight. I'm gonna do it for half an hour. 9:15, you idiot. Alright. Carrier. Move the submarine down there. By the way, if you leave America's shit alone for too long, you're basically allowing the U.S. to gain naval power over you, and you'll just be dominated. But yeah, I've played this game quite a lot. I've actually gotten to the year 1975. And 1975 is the new mode that I'm not going to be talking about. But yeah, there's 39, 43, I think it is, 43 or 42. And then there's 1950, 1960, and then 1975. And basically almost every single country is thrown into the war for some odd reason. Don't ask me why. But yeah, for example, like Spain is thrown in. What other countries? Hold up, let me check. There's countries that weren't even actually in World War II, but this game just threw them in. There's gotta be another country. But yeah, see, Spain is in the Axis. I think that's the only one for 1939. But yeah, basically everybody's at war with each other right off the start. Don't know why they did that. But yeah, when you play as Japan, you first want to destroy some of the American Navy, because otherwise you get butt fucked. That's just how it is. Like always, USA is always overpowered in every single World War II game. And if you play as America in 1943, it's actually really easy to win. You just need to defend the Atlantic and go for Japan, then go for Germany. Really easy. Okay, that was being gay for a second. But yeah, it's called World Conqueror 3. You can get it on Android. That's all I know. Just go on the Google Play Store. It should be on iPhone too. Oh, Apple, whatever, iOS. Whatever you have. As long as it's not an old ass phone. Boop. Alright. So that ship is destroyed. That ship is almost destroyed, so it doesn't really matter if I let it go now. You want to get Beijing quick, because otherwise they'll be able to paradrop into... So like all the oil field, the cities that I covered with troops, if I left those alone, they would just be able to paradrop into there, and China would fuck me over, and that would be really, really sad. If China defeats you when you're Japan, that is sad. Oh, and then they're trying to go for my rocket men. Just make sure they are away from them. Oh, and then the Soviets are going to try and send an anti-tank weapon. Where is it? Right there. They're going to try and send that through Mongolia to try and kill your tanks and defend Mongolia. You should be able to get Ulaanbaatar before that happens. Those two ships are the only Chinese Navy, so you don't really need to worry about their Navy. Unless you're absolutely terrible at this game. Oh, and then there's going to be... Once the Allies deal with Thailand, they're just going to send a massive force to Taiwan. Which is going to be a pain in the ass to kill. That's not going to be able to kill a ship. Will this though? No. Okay. Good to know. You want to also defend your mainland, because then you're just left with Manchuria. And you're butt fucked with just Manchuria. Because then China will be able to push you back, you'll die, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Europe will die. If you play as Japan and you sit just right, so there's like somewhere in the Soviet Union, there's like a city in the middle of nowhere, and if you just sit right behind that, they will not try and paradrop troops. Where is it? Right here. This city, if you sit like right next to it with troops, they won't, the USSR will not try to paradrop and counterattack you. Just line it up with armored cars and all that. And you get that stuff from Yekaterinburg. I'm sorry, Russia, if I'm butchering your cities' names. But just deal with it for now. Okay, no. I'm fighter jetting Beijing. That was not letting me see my resources, so that was pissing me off for a second. Oh, and RPG men in the water, you cannot kill with any kind of ships except your own RPG men and carriers. And carriers are really fucking expensive. I forgot to move this down. Alright. Oh yeah, I still gotta kill Ulaanbaatar. But yeah, the Soviets and the Chinese will try to move into Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia. And you just want to be ready to invade eastern Russia. Yeah, by the way, I'm going to try and keep my uploading schedule regular. Like for World Conqueror 3, I'm going to be uploading videos daily. I mean, I'm going to be driving back home tomorrow because I'm currently in Delaware. Going to be driving back home to Pennsylvania. But yeah, I'll probably just record another 30 minutes of this and just save it, upload it tomorrow, whatever. Not a big deal. Actually, I'm gonna do that real quick. But yeah, once you take Beijing, you just keep summoning. I love how I keep saying, I love how I said summon. You're not summoning, you're recruiting. I'm a fucking idiot, but whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna upload. Well, no, I'm gonna record another video. Already 15 minutes in. Don't know how. Doesn't feel like 15 minutes. Kill the ship. And then kill the artillery. Yeah, that's RPG. If it shows like a sniper, that's an RPG, man. And I don't like them. They're evil. Very, very evil. The US apparently still hasn't sent out their navy to attack me. I don't know what's taking them so long. You know what? I'm just gonna have my phone sitting right here next to me, so that it constantly reminds me what time it is, so I'm not overdoing my time. Alright. Nothing else to do. Once I go along with this game, I'm gonna have to actually figure out what the scroll out button is, because it'll just get as you further along, you're basically going to be moving from the UK to America, and that's just too long for this small of a thing. So I'm going to have to figure out how to squirrel out. But yeah, you want to build up against the Soviets. Boop. Oh, the Chinese are trying to push to Beijing, but I'm not going to let that happen. You basically, so when you get Beijing, you want to push to, you want to push the front lines to this river. You want to do that because then it will be much easier to defend. And I gotta move this away because then they'll just kill it. There we go, America, you finally joined the war. Alright. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Looking around. At the very start of the game, it's really easy to tell, but as it gets later on, you're just moving all over the place, especially when it throws you all the way to your mainland. You're going to have to move to the UK, move to America, because you're going to have to invade every single one of them. You have to take all the buildings, not just the capital. So for example, the Soviet Union, if you take Moscow from the Soviet Union, you still have to take Leningrad, Riga, Minsk, Kiev, Stalingrad, all the buildings that the Soviet Union has, like Saratov, Yekaterinburg. That's all basically that the Soviet Union has. And then also with Spain, with Madrid. America with Washington, D.C., you just have to take every single building that they have, even if it's like foreign territory. So say, for example, if Thailand was able to take Hanoi, and then the English take Bangkok, you still have to liberate this building from Thailand in order to actually defeat Thailand. Well, there's an RPG, man. Yeah, once America joins the war, they throw in their RPG men against you, and it just gets annoying. It honestly does, and I want to kill myself sometimes. Oh, great, that's almost dead. Yeah, fuck that. Fighter jet, Ulaanbaatar. And these stupid troops. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to move into Ulaanbaatar. Oh, I thought I got a message. America still hasn't moved that. I'm really waiting for America to move that so that I can just kill it. And I want them to move it to me, because every time I say I want something, the complete fucking opposite happens. No, like it happens, but it's just not what I wanted. Like, not what I meant. Did I just... I found out an easier way to just go across the map. But it's unreliable. Of course it is. Alright. Alright. Control. Oof. My back. I'm sitting against this wall. Because why not? Alright. Oh, America's gonna move that closer. I want to kill that because once I destroy the ships that come from my mainland, it will be actually much better for me. But yeah, China's just going to be trying to push against Beijing, and you just want to make sure that doesn't work at all. And then Soviets step into Mongolia, and that's when you kill their little anti-tank. That's why I started pushing against them here. You don't want to be the first one to. You don't want to immediately push into the Soviet Union because they're just gonna shove that in and then take Changchun, whatever the fuck it's called. The Soviets are not that overpowered against Japan as they should be. But against Hitler, so like, for example, the Soviets can't take any Polish buildings unless everything is destroyed. Like, the Soviets can't declare war against the Polish. Only Germany is against Poland, and then also the Soviets are against Germany right off the bat as well. And Denmark is somehow kicking Germany's ass. Like, they're holding them off. I'm actually really proud of Denmark for being able to do that. Like, there have been times where I've seen Norway fight against Germany very well. There's been games I've seen Denmark fight against them very well. I've also seen a game where India has somehow taken a building in Europe. I think it was Sofia, capital of Bulgaria. But India just basically trudged through, like, they trudged through Kazakhstan and Central Asia, or even Iran, I think it was, came up here to Stalingrad, and then took a building like somewhere around here. And I think the Soviets are about to defeat Bulgaria because that's about dead. Not what I wanted to do. It's about time to end my 30-minute video. 5 minutes left. I'm gonna stick through these last 5 minutes, because why not? Oh yeah, I forgot to kill the battleship. It's dead now though, so it doesn't matter. I forgot about Taiwan. That could have been bad. But yeah, if they take Taipei, they can land into southern mainland and just move through. And that would fuck up the entire thing. I usually don't forget about Taiwan, though. I usually don't. I don't know what happened there with me. Alright. Let's see what happens. England is trying to push straight... Well, England is trying to protect the Netherlands. That's what's happening. While still trying to defeat these and then push to Berlin. Denmark's gonna fall. If Denmark does not fall, oh my god. Denmark is still alive. They're still kicking somehow. China is still trying to kick my ass, but they just repeatedly fail. Come on, let's kill this, please, guys. And I believe it's dead now. Come on, die. Thank you. Let's actually choose motorized infantry. I think that will move along faster. Alright. I just want to defend that port because I don't want to lose Taiwan. That's the thing. That's just basically it. Alright. It's probably time to end it. Let's just do one more round and then I'll end it. Ooh, and that's the end of Taiwan? Not Taiwan. Thailand? Denmark's defeated. There we go. England is definitely going to defeat Thailand next round. Or even India's going to take it. They're getting close, so I wouldn't be surprised. It really pisses me off when either China or India takes Bangkok. Because I'm fine with England taking it. There's no... If I ever see France take Bangkok, I will cry myself to sleep. Not literally, because France is fucking weak and I'll easily be able to take it. England's a little more trouble, but if France takes it, then it's fucking end of the world for me. France is officially overpowered after that. But I have never once in a game seen France take Bangkok. And that's the end of Mongolia. think that's everything. Oh, you little... Nope, nope, not happening. I'm fighter jetting you. Get released. Oh, yeah, it's 9:16 anyway. Alright, end turn. The island is defeated, taken by England. Netherlands defeated. Despite all their best efforts, England could not defend the Netherlands. I'm not surprised. Alright, well, that's the end of this video.